This is about Adopt Georgia Fund 1 account resolution. The people of Georgia and around the United States of America needs to see how city government operates in a little small town called Gordon, Georgia. You must also notice how a sitting city attorney responds to the mayor of a city, responds to members of council that were elected by the people. When you look at this, you will think that this is just an isolated case. Yet, documentation through videos will show that Meg's Georgia mayor, newly elected black female by the name of Linda Harris, had her city attorney fight against her and to be an impediment against the forward mobility of the little town of Meigs. This mayor in Meigs have been arrested twice, 2 criminal trespass warnings, removed from her office twice. Her brother, and I do mean plural, arrested and given 1 or 2 trespass warnings each. The mayor in Meigs had her city council to just disrespect her. All this have been documented. The citizens in Meigs are like the citizens in Gordon, are like the citizen in Lumpkin, Georgia, and many other cities that I've been called to. But now back on point. Because I want you, as you watch this, I want you to ask yourself a question. How could the governor of the state of Georgia, how can Georgia legislators, and how can Georgia Attorney General and others, even up to the federal government, allow this to go on in the land of the free and the home of the brave? Now look at what is happening, and we just may try to fill you in along the way. The Ghetto Free Press. Listen, please. This is a city council meeting. I was in attendance because you have a right to know.
This is his old business. We have on the agenda A, adopt Georgia Fund 1 resolution. This is open for discussion.
May I add a question? I feel, it's my contention that it's really useless to keep that fund there in Georgia 1. There's only $5,300 in that fund now. So if there's a legal signature on that fund right now, we need to just transfer that, to our general fund and just close that fund out and be through with,
You see, my problem is that our state was open. With all going on, I call that Secretary of State's office, there has been money transferred out of that fund, huge hunks of money.
The councilman is saying that there have been huge hunks of money. Now we must ask a question based upon the one who is over the finances. Why would he make a statement such as this, number one? And number two, from the very appearance, why would Mr. Edie, along with Mr. Smallwood and Mr. Densley, vote each and every time to avoid a forensic audit on the monies? Listen. You do not have to be a rocket scientist to look at and listen to what is happening here. Let us listen to Councilman Reese. After all, he is over the finances, I'm told.
And I was instructed by that Secretary of Treasury that the only person authorized to offer the transfer was me. And I let her know straight up, I have not authorized any transfer except one. When Mr. Warner wrote the $10,000 bill and I wrote that note, that's the only one that I authorized. And she said, if we close this account, we will not have a ledger or a paper trail once this account is closed. There is $5,000 in that account. That account is going to interest very little. But until we get some things resolved and find out what's going on with the money situation, we're holding on to some, with all that's going on, this is not just time to close any account.
Can I expand on that a little bit?
What do you mean?
What is the audit plan on that?
You see that I was not sitting there and talking about that all the time. We know the office that has been locked out, covered in here.
Again, the question, what has the auditor found? Mr. Reese says, you know that the auditor has been locked out. Locked out. Why would anybody lock out an auditor whose purpose is to account for the monies from the tax-paying citizens? Councilman Reese, Councilman Edie, Councilman Smallwood, and the rest of these people, including the mayor, were elected by the people and the taxpayers of Gordon. Don't you think and believe that the audit should take place? Let the rocks fall where they may. After all, we are sure that everything is in place. After all, this is city government in the state of Georgia and in the United States of America. This is not Iran, Afghanistan, or Pakistan. Let us continue.
I passed this on to you. I told you to see the bill instructed me to put in our court meeting. What he said to me today was, I need you in 2 weeks. I need 2 weeks to come down to City Hall to finish up this audit because there are some very suspicious and disturbing transactions that have taken place. Now, without revealing what was going on, that's what he said. Of course, that's what I'm doing. And you all got called on, you can call me yourself.
Did you hear? He said, the auditor said there was suspicious and questions. Suspicious. Now, everybody should want to know what they are, including Mr. Edith and the rest of the people on council, not to mention the taxpaying citizens. Listen, please.
Right now, it's not a good time to be closing any account. Not with my name on it. If I close this account, which I was told I was the only one who can do it, I have a problem with closing something that I had authorized to be over in the first place. My name was on that, but I had no dealing with this account. And there has been money because I looked at the ledger. There has been money coming. And for me to close it right now is not a good idea because the paper trail is not good. Until all can look at it or somebody look at this and we get to the bottom of what's going on, the account will not be closed if I have to.
I'm saying, over, and he hadn't done anything beforehand.
He's been working.
This is City Attorney Joseph Boone. And as this progresses along, I want you to watch and see if he have the best interest of the mayor, this elected body, and the citizens of Gordon. I've been to many city council meetings across the nation, including Omaha, Nebraska, out west. And I have never seen a sitting city councilman rise up against a mayor or an attorney rise up against the mayor, as was done in Meigs, Georgia with Linda Harris. And of course, it seems as if, though, we're looking at it again. But don't let me persuade you. Use your brain and level of intelligence.
What we need to do is allow him to come to City Hall, work with him, and allow him to keep the order. The problem we're having is everybody supposed to find where's the money. That's a good question. The order is very much needed when the attorney for the insurance system states to the county that we are on the verge of bankruptcy. Now, if we're on the verge of bankruptcy, we need to know what's going on with the money. Now, he made that statement. And he ended his courtroom by saying, yes, we're on the verge of bankruptcy because the mayor and certain of her council members have been living frivolously or whatever, or they're spending the city money. So if we're on the verge of bankruptcy, we need a report. And if the insurance system stays on the vote, where's the money? I want to know too. So let's let all do this thing. We have a choice. If we want to disengage here, that's fine. But we need to engage somebody to come here and complete this order. We've got too far in the process to stop right now.
Well, short form, Councilman Edie sits, he's listening, he's writing, but Councilman Reese also said, and he's being watched. He's saying now is no time to close this account. The audit needs to be completed. This is not about race. This is not about Mary Ann Whipple-Lue. This is not even about whether it's legal or not in terms of the charter, which we respect the charter. But if it's dealing with the money and if the auditor can come in and do a job to shed light on the taxpayers' money, it don't seem like this is on the up and up. But then again, you decide.